This is my 4th ever jiu-jitsu competition, and here I am walking on in my gi, shaking the ref's hand, and I'm looking over to my coach and teammates who are on the side of the mat, ready there to help me during the match. Me and my opponent slap bump and get grip straight away. She pulls me straight away. I'm taken off by her strength. She's super strong and she's taking me for a spin. I try and stay on my feet, maintain balance, see my opportunity, boom, collar drag takedown. I get 2 points for the takedown, and now I want to pass her guard. She's got really good grips on me though. She's also got this knee shield in that's preventing me from driving forward. Take a close look at my left foot. You can see I get a tiny little staple in just to hold it in place whilst I'm trying to break the grips. It's not working, so I decide to posture up, coming up onto my feet to try and get some more leverage so I can really break these grips off. I'm pressuring really down. I look over to my coach for some help. I'm going to change my guard pass here rather than moving to the front. I'm going to move to her back. Closely, you can see she's got a good hook in preventing. I get past it and I'm down and I'm pressuring right down. This isn't quite side control yet because she's still got her knee and I need to get her knee out. Pressure, pressure, pressure all the way here. I use my hand to try and release the leg, but she gives it to me. This is my chance to really secure up side control now. And that's another 3 points. You can hear my coach enthusiastically helping me in the background. Adrenaline is pumping. We are both really strong in comp, and it is really hard to get out of this position. So I just want to stay here, and I want her to gas out. Watch what I do with my legs here. One comes down to her armpit, the other one to her hip. And they're both tight to her body. This is a strong side control. Strong enough for me to attempt knee on belly. And I get it, another 2 points. You have to hold it for 3 seconds to get the points. Back down into side control. I want to secure this up as much as possible before I attempt anything else. You can hear her coach now helping her out. But I'm in a really dominant position here and it's going to be hard for her. We're too close to the side of the mat so the ref stops us. We have to remember our positioning, we have to remember where our hands are, we have to get up, and we have to go and reset in the middle of the mats. I elegantly crawl to the centre. I get back into side control. Look how she's gripping the back of my pants. So she's trying to control me as much as she can by making grips on me. She's got her knee in up as well to stop me getting full mount, which is where I'd like to go from here ideally. Take my legs up, try and get the full mount, but she sweeps me and she's got me over. I've reclaimed guard really quick though. Now she's in my full guard. The ref stops us again though. We have to reset again because we're too close to the side of the mats. Now I elegantly shuffle to the centre. And we're off again. So she wants to try and break my guard. I like a Kimura from here or a hip bump sweep. She comes up, she's posturing up, my opportunity for a hip bump sweep. Here we go, I've got her arm trapped, forcing her forward, down. As soon as my knees touch the floor, I get the points. 6 points for that because I get 2 for the sweep, 4 for the full mount. She's trying her hardest to get out of this. You can see she's moved to her side. I'm using dynamic base just to maintain this dominant position. I can't get done for stalling here. I've got 3 minutes of the match left. See how I bring my feet in and tuck them right under her bum? This is to give me more control. So if she hip bumps me, she literally can't hip bump me off. And there you go, you see her do it. From here I go to grapevine, but you see she hip bumps me, I only get 1 in. Compose myself, get in my base, and then eventually get my second hook back in to grapevine, but I don't get a chance to extend my legs. But I've got more control here in with these hooks. Here I've got my left arm under her head, and I'm grabbing her shoulder or her armpit. This is for control. Because I feel confident here, I release my left arm, take it over her face. I take my elbow right into her neck and I'm making Americana grips on her left arm. You can see how my body has shifted and I'm less central. I just can't get the Americana, and rather than lose the full mount, I take my arm back underneath her head just to hold this position, just so I can hold this dominant position. And you can see she's really trying hard here to sweep me, but I have such good base. So I'm just going to camp out here for a bit. I don't feel like I can get a sub, but I know I'm winning on points. So if I can just keep her here, I'm going to win the match. She's also going to be expending a lot of energy, whereas I'm not. She's getting more and more tired. You can hear her coach trying to help her in the background. Mine doesn't need to. She's really trying to get me off of her. She's really trying, and I'm just maintaining dynamic base. I've got all my weight down pushing on her. I've got my arm out for balance. Look closely at my left hand, you'll see I'm gripping her shoulder and I'm applying all my chest weight onto her face, and I've got her face turned to the right. This is incredibly hard for her to get out of. She actually manages to get her arm out here and she pushes my arm off. I use the opportunity to come up and I try and use all my weight to pressure her arm down because I really want to get the Americana from here. Miss it but see another opportunity for a head and arm choke, so I put all my weight down onto her arm. You can see it's now over her neck. I grip my hands behind her head and I pressure down, all the way down. We've only got seconds left here. And I'm really squeezing, I'm taking my head to the mat and I'm squeezing. But sadly, it's not enough. It's not enough to strangle her out. And that's the match over. These matches are often friendly, even though they're also very competitive. So we shake hands and we just check that each other's okay. Now we've got to go back to the referee and stand by his side, telling her how great that roll was. And here's the moment that we all wait for. The ref raises my hand to indicate that I have won, and I won 13-0. And of course we have a hug. In the comments below, please let me know what you think of my competition roll. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and stay tuned for a sneak peek of a documentary I'm currently making about competing as a white belt in jiu-jitsu.
Essentially, I wanted to be Bruce Lee.